All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Life101. I'm your host, Jay Ho. This is episode number 2, and we are going to talk about today about a couple issues, just a couple topics. First of all, right off the bat, let's get into it. Being a man. What is being a man? And by today's standards, you would think that being a man means having a bunch of hoes and not having a car and not having a job and having different women every day, talking to them about, oh, I'm going to do this for you if you blow me. Or, shit like that. That's what being a man stands for today. And that's fucked up. Starting being a man does not mean that you just got to have one woman. That's number one. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, sure, if you're a single guy, you're supposed to only find one woman. And then even if you don't like her, you're supposed to stay with her forever. No, that's not it. But being a man, it's about being honest, from the get. Like, as soon as you meet her, hi, nice to meet you, how are you? All I want to do is fuck you. Yeah, and then she's into it, which most of them are. Also, you just got to be upfront. Like, look, I'm not looking for anything serious or whatever. That's being a man. That's part of being a man. Also part of being a man, there's a couple rules that you got to follow. It's a rule book just for men. Women can apply this if they want, but this is a rule book that I learned when I was small about what it is, what makes an actual man. First of all, if you are a married man, don't cheat. If you're tired of being with your wife, fuck it and leave her. Just get a divorce. Go on Tinder or something with somebody else. Another rule that you got to follow, your friends, and I'm talking about good friends, people who you hang out with, people that you share drinks with, people who you call your friends. Don't call everybody your friends. That's another rule. A man doesn't have 5,000 friends. Those are fucking acquaintances. Okay? Talking about your friends' friends, like actual friends. Right? Your friends, girlfriends, wives are out of the picture. Doesn't matter how hot they are. Doesn't matter if they're divorced. Doesn't matter if they're an ex. It could have been 20 years. Your friend could die in an accident. Rule is, you don't mess with that. Okay? Your friend's wife can walk out. Your friend's wife can be a hoe and walk out naked in front of you. And you are not allowed to do a fucking thing about it. That's just being a man. Everyone's going to say, oh, fuck it, wiki, like the flesh is weak or whatever. No, it's not. Just, it's in your head. Okay? You walk away and you fuck somebody else. That's number one. Same thing goes for family. You don't fuck your cousin's ex-wife, your nephew's ex-wife, your grandkid's ex-wife, none of that shit. Okay, that only works in porn. Stop watching porn and live in reality. Another rule of being a man, open the door for women. It doesn't have to be your wife, it doesn't have to be your girlfriend. It could be your friend. That's something else. You can have actual female friends that you are not trying to fuck. That's also part of being a man. Just like if you have like this friendship for a really long time with a woman and all of a sudden you start having your little man crush or whatever the fuck it is, shut that shit down. You don't want to ruin a good friendship because you're thinking with your dick. That's part of being man as well. Also, back to the opening the door. Open the door for any woman who walks in front of you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make you that you're hitting on them. And women are getting this part wrong. Not every man who opens the door for you is to look at your ass or it's because they like you. Right? Some of us are fucking educated people. Right? So you open the door for females. You get up, like if you're in a bus or you're in a waiting room and you're sitting down and any other seats are unavailable and a woman comes in, doesn't matter if she's 10, doesn't matter if she's 110. You get up and you give her your seat. It doesn't make him a weaker sex. There's nothing sexist about it. That's just being a fucking man. And you need to learn that from the time you're 5 years old till you fucking die. I hate looking at that shit. I hate looking at a room full of men sitting down and then a bunch of women standing up. No, motherfucker, get up. Another part of being a man. Learn how to change a fucking tire. I'm tired of looking at fucking people that don't know how to change a tire. Like if you're older than 10 fucking years old and you have a penis, you should know how to change a tire. If you, and I've seen this a billion times, if you're full of tattoos and you have a beard, but you don't know how to change a tire, fucking shave. Okay? Shave. You don't deserve that shit on your face. Also, another part of being a man, and it's not gonna kill you, especially Hispanics. Like our culture, it's fucking guilty of that. Doing the dishes, knowing how to do the laundry, knowing how to fold your clothes, none of that shit makes you less of a man. That's part of also being a man. Be self-sufficient. You never know when you're gonna be by yourself. That pretty much covers being a fucking man. That's all it is. It's just being a fucking man. It's not about being a male from the fucking species. And we get it. There's alpha males and there's not. But you just gotta try. It's all about trying. Okay? Just try or be a fucking man. Okay? Just try being a fucking man. That's all you need to do. Now, women. I'm not saying you should expect this from every guy, but you should. Now, you shouldn't demand this. You should just walk away. If it doesn't come naturally, it's not going to come because you're forcing it. That's the only advice I have for women. Now, somebody else that caught my attention today. It's the number of kids getting hit by fucking cars when they leave school. And I know you, as soon as you hear this, you're going to be like, oh, the poor kids. No, fuck that. Okay? This might be the only country with the highest number of kids getting run over by fucking cars because they're on their phone. We have school zones. You know how many countries don't have school zones? Because they don't need them. Because for your fucking kids leave school, the first thing they do is they know, because you've been teaching them from home and from seeing this shit on the street, because you just got to have a little common sense, that if there's a car speeding towards you, you fucking move. That's kind of like, that's just normal. Like if you see a car coming at you, you fucking move. That's all you do. You don't cross the street if there's a car coming at 60 miles an hour. So all these fucking kids that are getting hit by cars, it's not whoever's driving's fault. It's these fucking kids. They don't respect the fucking thing. And they don't have common sense because parents tell them at home, oh, don't worry, jump in the middle of the street. They'll stop for you. Yeah, people care. There's not always time to stop. Someone please got to start teaching these kids to look left and right. It's like my grandma. My grandma used to say, look up and down. Which is stupid, but she meant, the way that the street goes left and right. Because if you look up and down, your ass is going to get run over as well. It's not like they're going to run you over with a plane or there's a fucking roach on your feet driving a Ferrari. None of that shit is happening. But you're supposed to look both ways before you cross the fucking street. And it's mainly because they're eating shit on their stupid ass phones. I didn't have a fucking cell phone until I was 16 years old. Was I disappointed? Yeah, I fucking was disappointed because those other kids already had one for like 2 years already. And I'm talking about back then when the best thing you could do with a cell phone was call people. Fucking the old Nokias that looked like a brick. Look, you had a brick in your fucking hand every single time. You had infrared. We didn't have Bluetooth. What you had to do, you had to tape a phone to another phone to send a picture. And you would start sending it at 6 a.m. and it would be done like around 4 in the afternoon. And the minute you move the phone, it will fail. It was called infrared. Bluetooth wasn't even fucking invented. That's what I'm talking about. And that's not that old. That's only 12 years ago. Actually, 14. Whatever. No one's counting about that. The point is, kids are fucking stupid. Right? So if you run over a kid, you better hope you have a fucking dash cam showing that little motherfucker jumped in front of you. If not, that's your fucking fault. Because you're another fucking idiot. You know they're out there. But that's the problem. We shouldn't be fucking changing the way things are done because there's a couple of dumbass kids. Now, I'm not saying that you should go out of your way to hit kids because that will make you a fucking douche and you should rot in jail. But that's a whole different story. Now, let's get into the news. Yeah, today's rambling, it's going to be a little shorter because I ran out of shit to say. And truthfully, I don't want to fucking talk about anything else. So let's go into the news. Now, they're saying here, most of the news I do are Florida news. Why? Because Florida, it's a weird-ass fucking place. Okay? Now, the home was targeted by burglars twice in 3 weeks. That's 3 times you get robbed. Actually, 2 times you get robbed in 3 weeks. Like, what the fuck do you have in your house? And most of all, it's the same fucking guy. So he came in the first time. He took half your shit. And then he was asked 3 weeks later, I'm going to go rob him again. He might not notice that his other half of shit is gone. How the fuck would you do that? It says here that they ditched the backpacks and clothing they were wearing. And the police got fingerprints too. Well, of course they got fingerprints. You're fucking idiots. How the fuck do you hit the same house twice and then you don't take anything? Plus they had cameras, so they're on video. How stupid are these people? I'm telling you. You see, these are the same kids that get hit by cars. Then they grow up to be fucking idiots. This is basically it. Alright, what else? Derek Jeter, the owner of the Marlins. Fuck the Marlins. They're a fucking horrible team. The owner of the Marlins, Derek Jeter, says that the Marlins can have well-groomed facial hair. Okay, yeah, they can have facial hair, but it's got to be well-groomed. Like, he actually put emphasis on well-groomed. Yeah, like, that's going to make him play better. It doesn't fucking matter if they have an octopus on their face. They still suck. Focus on buying, and I say buying because that's what they do. You don't recruit new players. You buy new players. Buy some cheap-ass good players, and when they get good, don't fucking sell them. That has been the game for way too long. Every time a player gets good in the Marlins, he gets sold somebody else. Like a fucking piece of meat. It's like if you're training a pit bull and then when he learns how to fight, then you should sell it and you don't let him fight for you. Really? Don't worry about what the fuck their faces look like. They all wear helmets or hats. Fucking worry about how they play. How the fuck does that affect playing if you have a well-groomed face or not? Fucking stupid ass people. How the fuck is this news? Alright, Florida man accused of throwing his eyeglass at an ER doctor. Now this is Florida as fuck. This is Florida as fuck. You know what that is? How do you get so mad you take out your fake eye and you throw it at someone? You know how angry you gotta be to do that? To throw your fucking eye at somebody's fucking head? Plus, then why? What did she do? What did the nurse do? It says it's unclear whether it hit anyone. Even if it was clear, that's fucking crazy. How the fuck do you just... Oh, he allegedly said, I can do whatever I feel like doing. And then he threw his eyeball at her. A glass. Who the fuck throws... This is a 55-year-old guy that lives in Largo, Florida. Of course it is. How mad can you get that, giving her the finger wasn't enough? Tell her to go fuck herself wasn't enough. You actually need to take out your own prosthetic eye. I'm telling you, cocaine's a hell of a drug, man. Cocaine's a hell of a fucking drug. Alright, people. That's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, if you didn't enjoy it, the better. I need you to leave a comment down below and tell me you suck. Whatever the fuck you're talking about, you're a fucking idiot. Something. Share it with your friends. If you hated it, if you hated it, just show your friends. Tell your friends, come listen to this fucking idiot. Alright. Have a good night, guys.